What's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing some mowing in the orchards, and I'll kind of give you a quick little tour of the mower here. This thing's so dirty. This is the real deal, man. This is the real farm. We're not going and pressure washing these things off and making them all spit shine and perfect for you to see. This is what they look like. You go through these orchards and this thing's constantly knocking branches, and so nuts are going to come off and leaves, and they just collect on here. But maybe when I do like an equipment tour, I'll shine them up for you. Anyway, so this, the mower, how it works, it's powered by the tractor. So the tractor, a lot of you know, a lot of you may not know. So they have what's called a PTO. It's a power takeoff. And by that, it means that the tractor is using its engine power to power a separate piece of equipment behind it, like this mower. And so this PTO shaft spins, comes into here, and it spins a gearbox. And then there's a shaft that goes from here down to here. The shaft comes in here and spins this big belt. So this belt gets really hot if you're going through a lot of grass and it's getting pretty thick and you're going at a fast speed. It starts to burn up this belt. So it spins this belt spins this pulley here, and that pulley is what's spinning spinning the mower blade. You'll see this roller right here, this bar, and it's got all these teeth on it. And so this spins extremely fast and just cuts all that. And we have to replace these teeth every now and then because they get kind of worn out, like you can see down there. It gets kind of worn out. And then we start, every once in a while you'll lose a few. So like right here I have to replace this one. So the roller right here, couple things. It helps kind of just stabilize the mower as it's going through the orchard. Keeps it a nice even cut. But what it's also doing is it's knocking down and kind of helping compact any dirt, like any gopher mounds that we've just run over, and it's kind of it created some soft dirt that can go over and roll over that, and it kind of compacts it a little bit. One of the reasons why we have that wide mower, you'll see a lot of guys in orchards, they'll have different length, different size mowers. It all kind of depends on how aggressive you are with your weed spraying. So throughout the year, we want to make sure that we call them the tree strips. So we want to make sure where these trees are growing, where the sprinklers are, and where the effective root zone is, so where there's a lot of that root zone where the water is going to be going to and filling the tree. We want those clear of weeds. Main reason for us is if the grass gets too long, it'll clog up those sprinklers and it won't let the sprinklers water the trees, basically. So another reason, it's also, like I said, it's competing for that. The trees having to compete with those weeds for the water that's there. So there are a few reasons why we mow. Probably the main reason why we mow, especially this time of the year, is we're getting ready. Harvest is coming up in about a month. And so we're trying to get our floors, the orchard floors, as clean as possible, so that when the nuts are on the ground and they get swept up and then picked up, that it'll be easier for the machines to go through. They can go through faster, they can pick those things up. And so why we need to do that mow right now, we need to mow so that we can cut these weeds back, and then I'm gonna wait about a week when they start to grow back. When they start growing back, that's when I'll come through with our weed spray, and we'll actually spray all the weeds back so that there won't be any weeds in here during harvest. Another reason, it just looks good. You don't want an orchard that just looks ugly and just super overgrown with weeds.